What's up, guys? It's me, the musical hippie, back from the grave after not making anything for about a year. I've moved. I've got a whole new place with my girlfriend. I've got a whole bunch of stuff just that's been going on in my life. But we're back. I'm trying to now slowly make content consistently again. It's just been on and off, just work and everything that's going on in life. But let's get off that. So the reason we're back today is because we got a gift from the homies out there in Texas, Detail Junkees. If you may have seen them, if you follow the website, they make bootleg toys and stuff. They've made a Heavy D figure, a couple cool cars for like the Wu-Tang Clan, the Far Side. And they were so generous enough to send me a mysterious gift. I have an idea of who or what it is, but you know, I'm kind of playing it cool because it could be something also different. Their most recent release was just this past few weeks now. It was a Kool Keith black Elvis figure that they fully got licensed with Kool Keith to make. So, pretty cool deal. That's what I think is in here, but I'm not entirely sure. I've only just opened the box just to make it quick and easy as far as the unboxing process. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video to kind of showcase it, talk about it. Again, a huge shout out to Detail Junkees for sending me this guy. And let's just check it out right now. After unboxing it, so I gotta give them props. They safely packaged it. I mean, it was pretty good. You know, I've had a lot of stuff come in where it's not in the best shape. So shout out to Detail Junkees on that. We're gonna start just kind of from the jump with the small stuff, then get to the big piece. So it was like how I said. It is the Kool Keith figure, so that's pretty dope. Just, you know, nice straightforward sticker. Love the look, love the aesthetic, very retro. Again, Detail Junkees does a lot of custom Hot Wheel cars. It's actually kind of their big one, and like custom model cars in general. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you know, Detail Junkees is your guys for it. Now the Kool Keith release was in partnership with MSG. 317 MSG 317 was the guy that actually worked on the card art, as you can kind of see right here. Try to get it without too much of a reflection and glare, which is very sick. And it was co-inspired by Slick Blast podcast. Very dope podcast. They have a lot of legends on there that they speak to as far as in the hip hop community. They were part of the inspiration to actually get the card made. Very limited release as well. The card out of 100, because you can purchase the card, I believe, by itself. Without that reflection of the phone recording. But yeah, so I got 20 out of 100, which is dope. Awesome number. Love those low numbers, especially as a collector. And then obviously the real piece to this, the actual figure itself, very, very dope. One of the things I really liked about it when I was talking about it on my website was the coloring. The greens, just the different shading. I love green. You know, the hat, like, green's a very, like, cool color, I feel like, that not a lot of people utilize in some ways. And, I mean, just the figure itself, it's, again, kind of hard to see because we're kind of doing this off rips. My setup's not the best yet because, again, it's all work in progress. But Keith himself comes with a little ray gun, which is awesome, and a little microphone, if you can kind of see it right there. And the ray gun, obviously, right there. With some, it's also got some extra bling on his fingers. Again, very dope, very well designed. The box art, again, made by MSG. Very dope. Back side of the card, as you can see, it's got nice little information. Got a cool little quote from the album. It's got a cool, you know, design logo. Out of 50 on this, and again, we got another 20 piece, which is dope. Now I just gotta see. Now, one of the things, you know, being a collector is tough. Nobody likes to break their toys or open some stuff. Me, I'm very in that mixed group of people. I don't really like doing open box stuff. I used to way back in the day. and then I kind of just, it fell off for me. But one of the really cool things that I absolutely think is awesome that Detail Junkees offers, I'm not going to take the accessories off or nothing, is their packaging. So the packaging itself is actually resealable, as you kind of see. It looks like a protector case, which is awesome. I need some of these actually for some other pieces. But their actual casing for it allows you to remove the figure. So if you are, you know, maybe someone that wants to pose something so awesome and sick like this guy right here, Kool Keith, you're allowed that opportunity. But then maybe over time you're moving like I had to, or you maybe just don't want to get too much more dust on the shelf. You can plop it right back in, just to kind of want to be delicate because it is art. You know, they're toys, but they are still art. But you can see, I mean, it's really well put together. Ooh. All right, well, you know what? We're going to play with the ray gun now. Because the ray gun popped out on us. But yeah, I mean, it's very cool. It's like the old school Kenner toys. So if you're old enough to remember Kenner, when Kenner was doing that thing, you know, a little stiff, but that's okay. Again, I'm a very in-box collector. One of the things I always think is dope is when it comes to like custom pieces like this, nothing is ever going to be the same. You know, like mine's got some blemishes, which is awesome because that means mine's probably different compared to someone else's. See if I can get that ray gun in hand. But again, just a very cool piece. I don't want to break nothing. Little stiff on his hand. Okay, I probably won't be able to get that ray gun in there. I don't think I can. I don't want to be, you know, rough with it, because again, it's art to me. But again, I mean, really sick. You can obviously see the little ray gun, you know, really dope, really cool. And again, everything's hand painted. You know, this is a very, like, not small operation, but this is a very well done. There we go. We got the gun in there. So you see now, Kool Keith. Now again, like I said, he can rock the gun, or he has the microphone, which is, you know, again, horrible cameraman work, but we just do what we can right there. So again, you know, he can rock either or. I really like the pose he's kind of doing. He's kind of doing like ayo, chill, homie. You know what I mean? Like don't make me pull out the ray gun on you. But really, again, awesome figurine. And you know, all things considered, the price points on these are pretty good. I think these were 90. I think Heavy D, which is the one they first had released, was 80, and these were 90. But you keep in mind that these are all handmade, all hand painted. The cards are specially made. You get the card with that on the $90. And again, these are officially licensed by Kool Keith, who, you know, doesn't just go willy-nilly saying you can make something with him. So again, to have such a cool little piece that's like an actual licensed piece of product from Kool Keith in my collection is very cool to me now. But yeah, and again, just to showcase, I'm going to put the actual packaging all back together so you can kind of see. So again, you know, you got your backing. Backing's all separate. You got your figure right there. Oop. If I don't drop the ray gun. Got to be just a little better with that. Ugh. But again, for what you get, for what you're getting, this is a high quality collectible piece, you know. And I'm very, again, grateful, very thankful that Detail Junkees was open to even giving me one. That speaks a lot of volumes to them. They're, again, the homies. They make really dope shit. And, I mean, I got drawn to them just through what they make. And then, so as you can kind of see, it all folds back up. And boom. and you couldn't even tell if I played it or not. Unless you obviously go back in the video and see the way it maybe be a little out of place. But again, like, that is such a very cool, like, one of my things that I absolutely love about Detail Junkees that you won't find from nobody else really right now. There's not a lot of guys that make anything that's like that, where you can just reseal it up. You know, that's such a, in my opinion, game changer for collecting. Because again, I love to collect. I mean, I've got countless pieces that, trying to get all the excess hair. You know, I got that rabbit and dog hair breeding in the house. There's just so many pieces that I really wish that I could showcase as far as like on the shelf, and I do to a T. You know, I'm guilty of having like my super expensive MF Doom statue chilling around, but something like this gives me that duality of being able to display it on a wall or on a shelf, and not really forcing me to have to get to. Because like, if you saw with the recent Super 7 drop, where Super 7 dropped MF Doom, and that sold out crazy, I was able to get one, but mine's probably going to stay in the packaging until I can get a second one. And it's the same thing kind of with all of those. I really don't want to get two just so I can have one on the shelf and then one on the wall. So I usually just stick with the one and done. Because, you know, but there's all, you know, that's always a struggle with being a collector, is that choice of one or two. I do it a lot with records. I've got a couple records I've got two of. I've got a couple that I wish I had two of. This is one of those things, like I said, that it breaks that. It breaks that issue of needing to get two, because now I got the option to do both. So shout out to Detail Junkees for honestly being a game changer in that. That is a revolutionary thing. And again, just shout out to them in general. Shout out to Slick Blast Podcast. Shout out to MSG. Again, I mean, this is some of the highest quality bootlegging toys that you'll ever get when it comes out here to the bootleg game. And it's not even really a bootleg, honestly. I mean, this is a official licensed piece, you know. The term bootleg didn't really work on this one, because this is something that Kool Keith, officially endorsed. So, again, shout out to Detail Junkees for sending me one. I really appreciate that from them. If you want one of these pieces, I don't know if there's still any available, but if there are, snag one, because this is some high quality artwork right here. You know, art is by a dime a dozen, one of the craziest things that you can get when it comes to hip hop stuff. There is a lot of dope pieces that are all hip hop themed, and this right here is something that is just dope. It scratches a lot of different itches. And if you can't, you can't. That just means you got to keep up with Detail Junkees and make sure to follow them on Instagram. I'll have their account linked up into the bio of this video, along with the article or two. I'll probably put a couple in there so you can kind of see some of their other bodies of work. But again, you know, huge shout out to them. I really appreciate it. All I can say last is check them out. You guys check them out. And like I was saying kind of at the beginning of this all, we're going to try and start getting back into making content. I got a bunch of stuff that I'd like to make some videos on, showcase, and I'm probably going to start making videos about some of the stuff I have on TikTok. So be sure to just start kind of paying attention. I know it's been a year, you probably haven't seen nothing from this page, but we're going to try and slowly get back into making content. So just for now, stick with us. Again, just like the card says, we are going to try and make some dopeness. So I am the Musical Hippie. I want to thank you for checking us out. Be sure to check the videos right here, right there. I believe if you want to click, you can hit right here and you can subscribe. All is love and love is all. That's all I got to say. And I will see you guys on the next one.